was talking earlier today, and he said Tottenham have already made a contingency plan in the event of Igor Tudor's departure, with former Monaco manager Adi Huta understood to be a serious contender. I mean, that does not make any sense to me whatsoever. Like, you're gonna
rolling the dice is what it looks like.
You're gonna sack a manager that has no Premier League experience for another manager that has no Premier League experience. I mean, just bring in someone that knows the league a little bit, in my opinion. Like, I don't even know. I never even heard of this guy before today.
He was Monaco manager.
Yeah.
And he did quite a good job there. I think he's quite a good manager, actually. But he seems to always fall out, similar to Tudor, he seems to always fall out with the ownership. And he ends up leaving. But he's a manager who does play attacking football. So, but again, he's known more as a guy who develops players. So he's not going to be here for 7 games. It's ridiculous to suggest that. You might.
Where have they plucked his name from, though?
He's out of a job. That's why. This is the market we're dealing with. If we're sacking Tudor, what do you expect? Like, this is what we're dealing with.
Yeah.
Even Tudor, where do we pluck his name from? You know what I mean? Like, and he's in charge.
Well, we plucked Tudor's name from Fabio Paratici. That's where we plucked his name from.
But we panicked and got him in because there wasn't any good options, so we got him.
Yeah.
But he plays attacking football. He works with young players, all this kind of stuff. I think he's more of a guy you probably want permanently than just for 7 games, to be honest. He did quite well at Frankfurt. He did quite well at Monaco. I think he was coach of the year 1 year in the Bundesliga.
Was he?
So he did all right there. But yeah, look, he has no experience in the Premier League. He's one who probably would need a bit of time. He's part of the Red Bull thing. He was manager at Salzburg, so he was part of the whole Red Bull thing, which are good with their development, and they got a good eye for talent. Austrian, probably similar school of thought to Ragnick, kind of.
He is. He's from Salzburg.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. So I think, look, there's probably a good manager in there, but I don't know if he's the right guy to bring in this situation when we're getting relegated. Like, is he a guy who can come in for 7 games and improve things? Is he a guy who wants to be here for 7 games? He seems like more of a long-term appointment who likes to stamp, put his imprint on things.
You see, he hasn't ever stayed anywhere long-term.
No, he has. 2-3 years. He just always seems to fall out eventually. Mönchengladbach, he wasn't there for that long.
How long was he at Monaco for?
Monaco was a couple of years, I think. Maybe 18 months.
Is that long-term these days?
Yeah, so I mean, modern football is. It's very rare you get managers who are there in the long term, to be honest. Frankfurt, it was, I think, 2 or 3 years. Compared to Tudor, it's long term.
Yeah.
I don't know if you'd want to come in for 7 games. Maybe.
Know him, do you?
I don't know. What does the chat say? Will he be a good appointment? What do we think? Apparently he plays good football, so, and he develops young players, but doesn't seem like the kind of environment to bring in a manager like that in. But maybe. Apparently he's very good at motivating players.
We need it. We need it. Not him. No, not him. We need a motivator. If he's a good motivator, bring him in.
Apparently he is.
Well, we'll go on the hearsay that he's a good motivator. I have no clue. Matt Law has tweeted 15 minutes ago, says that Roberto De Zerbi is open to the permanent job at Tottenham if the club stay in the Premier League. Well, how about this, Roberto De Zerbi? Don't just want us if we're in the Premier League right now. Come in and save us. You know what I mean? Don't just say, if you guys stay in the Premier League, then yeah, I'll be open to it. Come and save us now, and then stay with us in the Premier League next season if you so want it.
Appoint him and put a relegation clause in, and if we go down, he can just part ways very quickly. Like, just put the money on the table, get him in, do something. He's a very good manager. I don't know if he could even save things. Is he the kind of guy you want to bring everyone together? Probably not, but we need something drastic. I mean, I'm willing to give it a try. When we're at a loss at the moment. We're at absolute loss. We're hurtling towards relegation zone. There are no good options inside. We've got a manager in place who's lost 5 out of 6 games. Hasn't won any. we've lost pretty much all. We've lost every game by 2 or more goals.
Yeah.
Apart from Fulham.
Yep.
So, I mean, put the money on the table for Zerbi. Do it. Why not? If he can, but it sounds like he only wants to come if he's guaranteed in the Premier League, which is a ridiculous situation right now.
Mad. And he also says that Spurs in the final stages of a sporting director hunt. Sources in Germany believe Sebastian Kehl is in the frame, who's just left Borussia Dortmund today.
Today? Well, that's convenient.
In the last 5 hours, it's just been reported.
Maybe he's leaving. Kehl was a very good centre mid for Dortmund. I remember him. He was very good on FIFA.
He's it was a day ago that he...
So how long has he been sporting director at Dortmund for?
I'm just trying to find out.
And I don't know how good he is at being sporting.
He's been sporting director there since 2022, and before that, he was head of first team football from 2018. He's been there for quite a while.
Head of first team football and then sporting director. What's the difference?
I don't know. He's just got some sort of upgrade in the back end there.
Okay. Seems like they like him though, if they was there for so long. Interesting. Dortmund, obviously, we know, have very good recruitment. They're very good at finding gems.
Just trying to see the Dortmund signings since then. So in 22-23, who did they sign? Sebastian Haller, Karim Adeyemi.
Didn't they sign Bellingham?
Nico Schlotterbeck.
Schlotterbeck was a good signing. When was Bellingham signed?
Yeah, Bellingham was signed after that, surely.
No, before that, because he joined Madrid after.
Right.
Like 2020, he joined.
In 23-24, he brought in Jadon Sancho, Maatsen, Fulkrig, Sabitzer, Felix Nemecha.
Not as good that summer.
Summer after was Maximilian Bayer, Sergio Garassi, Pascal Gross, Jan Couto, Chukwuemeka. And then this summer was Joe Bellingham, and that's about it. They bought Fabio Silva for 22 million off Wolves.
I'm not sure about that one. I mean, look, Dortmund have a long history of trying to, I mean, they don't usually compete, but trying to find gems and they then get them stolen from Bayern or other clubs. They're very good at that. Maybe he's got a good network of scouts and good network of, operations of doing this kind of stuff. I don't know for sure. It's hard to know with sporting directors how translatable.
Yeah, it is hard because every club is different.
Yeah, so it's very different.
And every job spec is different.
You can't just plug and play your methods from one club to another. It's very difficult.
Yeah, absolutely. So when did Jude Bellingham join?
Like 2020 maybe?
Was it? Well, he was still at the club. He was head of first team football then. So they brought in Erling Haaland when he was still at the club.
There you go.
Paco Alcacer. I don't think he was very good there. And yeah, Jude Bellingham in 2021. Wouldn't mind a bit of Jude Bellingham and Erling Haaland.
You can find those kind of gems for us. We'll take that.
Yeah. But look,
Will we become the Dortmund of the Premier League?
I mean, let's stay in the division first, and then we can talk about doing something like that. But look, that's the story at this moment in time. Spurs apparently considering Adi Hütter as a serious contender to replace Igor Tudor if he is to depart. Roberto De Zerbi open to Spurs if we are to stay in the Premier League, and Spurs in the final stages of a sporting director hunt. And sources in Germany believe it's Sebastian Kehl who has just left Borussia Dortmund by mutual consent.
Well, I'm ready to give anything a go at the moment.
I mean, he can't be much worse than Johan Lang, surely.
Yeah. And Adi Huta can't be too much worse than Tudor, surely. I don't know.
That's true as well. That's true as well. But look, we'll see how it goes. But that's the news as of right now.